The release of Highlands Fishing is just around the corner, and tomorrow I'll be releasing my Kinlaig map video complete with details about the construction projects mentioned in today's blog post. Tomorrow night, tune in for a live stream of Highlands Fishing expansion as well. If you're on the fence as to if you should buy the expansion or the 1-year season pass, don't miss the early access videos I have planned for this release weekend or the live stream that starts tomorrow night. Also, remember, with every DLC release, I'll be hosting a launch party the evening of November 4th for anyone who wants to join. I'll have a server set up and ready to go. With the new map, we all know that we have a new crop in onions, as well as a whole new industry arc around fish. But what was speculated has now been confirmed. We also have a new large-scale construction project to restore the castle on the hill, as well as a new surprise construction project in a buildable mill. Once complete, it's not just map decoration, it's actually a functional flour mill. As I mentioned earlier, I'll have details in my map video on what inputs, how much, and how long it's going to take. Speaking of construction projects, what we know is that in addition to needing lumber, players will also need to fire up a new quarry where players will need to deliver water for those water jet cutters. From there, big stones will be produced, and from the big stones, we'll take them to the stonemason. Castle stones as well as roof shingles will be created to haul not only to the castle, but also to the new mill. Onions are not left off the list with respect to productions, as we learned from our blog post last week. We take our freshly harvested onions and we can process them with a new bit of machinery at our farm into large palletized onion bags. From there, we can sell the cleaned onions. Now, I thought we could take these cleaned onions down for further process, but it looks like from the infographic that the harvested onions are used to produce onion soup, onion salt, and onion rings, aka fried onions. Fried onions will of course require the purchase of oil from the warehouse or running the oil mill to produce either sunflower, olive, rice, or canola oil. Now, we can't have Highlands Fishing without fish, and to that end, it's hard to raise fish without them having something to eat. Of course, fish food can be purchased from the warehouse also, but there is no profit in that. To produce fish food, we'll need to deliver soybeans, flour, and oil to the new fish food factory. From there, we can use the fish food at the placeable young breeding tank to raise young salmon or trout. In addition, fish food can be used at the offshore aquaculture facility or the new fish lake. Young fish can be sold, but for best profits, young trout go to either the fish lake or the offshore facility. Young salmon only go to the offshore facility to grow into adults. It's not just construction and productions. There are also new trees, bushes, and paintable foliage layers to landscape on top of the new placeable deco objects and buildings, which should be available also not only on the expansion map, but across all maps for players with the DLC. It's not just the player that can also decorate the map. Those living in Kinlaig are very festive, and they decorate for Halloween and Christmas. We'll be very lucky with our early access tomorrow night on Halloween, because we'll be able to see all of those, and all players will be able to enjoy the light show for Christmas. Now, if you've been on the fence if Highlands Fishing is for you, and at this point maybe the info that you've heard and seen today has sparked your interest to check out my live stream or other early access coverage throughout the weekend. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel, as well as hitting the notification bell to stay up to speed on early access videos throughout the weekend, as well as all my other Farm Sim content. I've got about 130 map guides already posted for Farm Sim 25, nearly 1 year after release. Going back to Farm Sim 17, I'm close to 1,100 map videos. On top of that, we have how-to videos covering nearly every aspect of the game, in-depth coverage of precision farming, and much more. At this point, if you want to pre-order, you likely know what to do, and to that end, I've got affiliate links in the description below. Hope to see you tomorrow night. As always, I plan to go live just before 8 p.m. Eastern. For those international viewers, do note that we have not yet changed our time, so I'll be on an hour ahead of when you would normally expect it. We change on Sunday, November 2nd, just to confuse everyone. Until next time, happy farming.